Welcome back to ProPix. Today we're talking about this fancy sanding block.
No, that's actually a stud finder.
So when you sand, you can have it level.
It could be mistaken for one.
No, I know that's a stud finder.
Yes, this is the Franklin Sensor 710 Plus, the Pro Sensor. You can get them online for $55.
$55, right?
Yeah, so that's not bad. And I promise this is probably the last one you'll ever buy.
So you can probably buy super cheap for $12, I suppose.
Yeah, it's $20. But honestly, I've used 20 to 25 different stud finders, and nothing has ever worked as good as this thing does.
I do know a little bit about this, and that is, it's an outstanding tool.
Yes,
it's one of those tools where somebody came up with it, and you went, why didn't somebody come up with this 15, 20, 30 years ago?
And this has been out for a while, but they keep improving it and adding stuff to it. So what I love, the first thing is that this thing scans up 1.5 inches. It's constantly scanning at 1.5 inches on the depth of it. It's got the one button operation.
So there's no adjustments on it?
No,
it's
nice. Nothing. Just pull the button.
Right.
It's got these foot pads on here, so when you're dragging across the wall, it's not marring up the wall.
Right.
They added in the built-in leveling bubble. So like if you're doing some leveling or you want to put a straightedge on it and level it, it's got just a little built-in ruler on the top if you need.
Right.
But what I really like is there's 13 sensors in this that are constantly working, trying to find the stud on this. So
I mean, the big thing is, well, let's show them.
Yeah, so if you put it on here and drag it, it starts picking it up right away.
So you notice it's not picking, you don't have to go from one side and mark it and come from the other side and mark it. This picks up the whole thing, so you know it's right there.
Yeah, and you know where the center is because there's 3 LED lights.
There's 3 LED lights. So we got a stud right there.
And the other thing I love is it's not like the ones where you sort of have to calibrate them starting the open.
If you hit a stud, it does. You got to start over and find an empty spot.
Yep.
It just goes.
So I put it on there and pull the trigger right there.
Yeah.
Tells me right where the stud is.
Again, why didn't somebody come up with that 15 years ago?
Yeah. And this detects wood, metal, steel studs and objects in the wall. So that's what I don't know.
Where do you get it?
I've been using this for a year now.
Online? Is it
online. $55.
Right.
You guys won't be disappointed, I promise. No. And this, if you don't believe me, check the reviews out for yourself because everybody these are like all 5 stars. So.
Yep, I agree. Stay tuned to more ProPix.